Hey everyone, my name is Jenna Desiderio and I am a Star Diamond Beachbody coach. I will be a coach for 3 years this September, and I will be on my health and fitness journey for 3 years this August. So, a little bit about my journey. I started in August of 2013. I started with Insanity and Shakeology, and I was at my heaviest. I was at 184.4 pounds. My boyfriend, who I'm still with of 4 years, Logan, we had just gone back from an Outer Banks vacation. And I'm looking at pictures, and I'm like, oh God, I look awful. Like this is bad. Like I need to do something. I was not happy. I was not healthy. I was 21, so drinking and eating a lot because you're drinking a lot. Being comfortable in a relationship that I'd been in for over a year. It was just a lot of different things. Stress, there was just a lot of stress between the families and just everything. I was not happy. I was like, all right, I have to do something. I had really bad anxiety. I have always suffered from anxiety, really bad. And I reached out to Amy, who is my upline coach now and one of my best friends. I reached out to her and I was like, okay, I need help. I was going to the gym. We were both going to the gym, but we'd go to the gym and then we'd go eat pizza. My diet was the hardest part for me. And everybody's different with that. But she recommended I'd start with Insanity because programs like the 21 Day Fix and the Fix Extreme and Insanity Max 30, they were not out this time. So I knew I needed to lose the weight before I started putting on muscle. Because yes, I wanted to be fit. I wanted to have muscle. I wanted to have abs. I wanted to be lean, but I knew I needed to get that weight off first. So I started with Insanity and Shakeology, and she put me into a challenge group, which you should all have been in one or be in one, and if you're not, you need to get in one, because the challenge group, it's what kept me going. I would see people post their meals, post they lost this amount of weight, and I'm like, all right, I'm a very competitive person. I'm going to do this. So being in a challenge group kept me going. I started with a 3-day Shakeology cleanse, and I lost 6.8 pounds in 3 days. Then I started Insanity day 4, and I remember I was doing it, and my parents were upstairs, and I'm downstairs, and I'm like, I'm going to die. It was 2 minutes in, and it was just like, oh my God. But I did 2 rounds of Insanity, and I lost 35 pounds. And I couldn't believe it, but I did it because my why and my goals were so much bigger than being unhealthy and being unhappy. I knew I'm going to lose weight. I want to lose weight. I'm going to do it. But I became a coach a month after I started my first challenge group. So you don't have to be at your goal weight to be a coach by any means. I was down 12 pounds and 21 inches, 22 inches, but I was nowhere near my goal weight. I've lost 45 pounds and I was only down 12 pounds, which is a great accomplishment, but I was not near my goal. But because I was posting what I was doing every day, people were already following me. Oh, let me follow her. Let me see if what she's doing is going to maybe work for me. And they were constantly coming to my page to see what I was doing and asked how I was doing. And, wow, you're doing Insanity? Because people would see the infomercial on TV. They had no idea what Shakeology was, but I was drinking it and I was loving it. And people were already following me. So I was being a product of the product, which is one of the 3 vital behaviors we follow as coaches. So I was like, I could do this. Like, I could help people. When I first started, I was like, I don't want to help people. All I care about is me. I was also 21. Didn't really care about anybody but myself, to be honest. But as I was doing it and I was starting to see the results, and I was like, all right, I got this. I could totally help people. It was becoming a passion. Working out every day was just, it was becoming a habit, and I was doing it and drinking my shakes and eating clean. And I was like, wow, like I can so do it. And I did it. And I'm still doing it. But I was not at my goal weight when I started. And by not being at your goal weight and, still having weight to lose, or we always are improving ourselves. I might be at my goal weight, but I'm still wanting to improve, my strength and my definition. And it's a journey. And there's no destination. And everybody's different, and everybody has different stories, and everybody is going to connect with people differently. So something you might be interested in and you might be good at might attract people who won't be attracted to me. And there are thousands of people out there who still need a coach, who still need help with their health and fitness goals, but they just haven't found the right person to connect with. And that's why it's so important for us as coaches to constantly build our teams, because we are looking for other people out there who can inspire so many of these other people who still need help. So by not being at your goal weight, that's okay. You don't have to be at your goal weight in order to inspire somebody. You just have to be doing it, showing up every day, showing them your failures, showing them your struggles, but showing them that you're getting back on track. And you have this accountability group, and you have this great support group of people, and this meal plan, and the motivation, and the amazing workouts that's going to keep you going. So you don't need to be at your goal weight in order to be a coach. And I hope that speaks to you, because I stress it a lot to people, because I know it's a lot of people's issues is I'm not on my goal weight, I'll wait till I lose some weight. But you know what? For me, being a coach has kept me even more accountable, because it's like, all right, I have these people looking up to me now. Like, I'm posting this on Facebook. I need to keep doing this. So that's really what kept me going also, was the groups and being a coach. So yeah, I've been really working the business for about a year and a half. Like I said, I was young when I first started, so I am taking things much more seriously. I'm now 24. I recently lost my mom. She was 60. She passed away from stage 4 melanoma cancer. Another reason why it's very important for me to focus on my health and fitness and help people get healthy, because she was not the first one I've lost from cancer, but the hardest one for me. I lost my grandma last year, not from cancer, but I lost her. That was my mom's mom. She was amazing. Her and I were extremely close. I lost 2 uncles the year before that, both from cancer. My aunt, my mom's sister, also had cancer, but she beat it. And by losing my mom, who is my best friend, my number one supporter, my boyfriend and I live here with my mom, my dad. Obviously now it's just my dad and my boyfriend and I. But I was her caregiver. So this time last year, we had just gotten back from a Beachbody event called Super Saturday. And I had come back and I have all these goals. Like, all right, I'm going to do this. Like, I'm going to be a young, successful woman, because I want to be at home with my kids one day, be able to make enough money to stay home, not have to put them in daycare, be able to take my family on all-inclusive trips, and be able to change people's lives and help as many people as I can, because that's amazing. And my life's been changed so drastically by Beachbody and by the coaching opportunity that I want to share that with everybody. So I'm going to do this. And when I got back, my mom had just had a nodule removed off her lung. And, her back started bothering her. And then we went to the doctor and they read the scans. They did another PET scan on her back, or CAT scan. And it was stage 4. It was stage 4 melanoma. And we are going to give you treatment to prolong your life. And it was like, what? Like, sitting in that room and hearing that is not something you obviously want to experience. And I remember texting Amy saying, I'm going to have to maybe stay away from the whole coaching thing for right now. I got to focus on this. And that was that. And I just still to this day kills me when I hear it. And she passed away in July. And I was her caregiver for those 7 months. She had 6 fractures in her spine. She had cancer in her lung and her liver. And she could barely walk. There was good days, there was bad days. But when it got towards the end, it was bad. She couldn't go to the bathroom by herself. She needed me to bathe her. I had to feed her. I had to work at the bakery. I had to do everything around here. Luckily, we had some great friends and family that helped out. But it was a life-changing experience. And when you're trying to work, number one, at your dad's business that he's trying to run, and he's also got this going on, in his mind and everything, and then you're trying to run a business, it was hard. And I didn't think I could do it, but you know what? I hit my business goals every month, which means I helped at least 3 people every month start their health and fitness journey with Beachbody. And I also rank advanced my business to a 1-star diamond coach during this entire time. So all I can say to you is that your why and your reason has to be bigger than your excuses. You know, I could have made excuses all day why I couldn't do it, why I couldn't help people, why I couldn't do my workout, why I couldn't make my shake. But I needed to be strong for her, and I needed to be strong for myself. And I didn't want to go backwards. I had come very far as a coach and helping so many people, and I didn't want to let anybody down, my challengers or my coaches. So I knew that I needed to continue to do what I was doing. And my mom wanted to see me continue to do what I was doing. And I did. And I did my workouts, and I drank my shakes. And some days were harder than others, a lot harder. But you know what? It's made me a stronger person. And I believe that Beachbody and being a coach has been my anchor, and it's what held me down and has kept me focused. Even now that she's gone, it's still very hard. It hasn't really hit me yet, but it's kept me going. And financially, it has helped me, which has been a big, relief, because we don't have my mom's income, so things are a little different around here. It's made me mentally stronger. Working out has made me mentally stronger. And because of that, and because I don't suffer from anxiety anymore, I was able to help my mom. I was physically able to help her up the stairs when she couldn't get up the stairs. I was physically able to hold her up when she was coming out of the shower. And if I didn't start this journey 3 years ago, I don't know where I would be today. So everything happens for a reason. And when you're given an opportunity that, you think and you've seen it change other people's lives, it can, and it does. And everybody's story is different, everybody's journey is different, everybody learns at a different pace, but this opportunity has been absolutely amazing. And I don't want to keep rambling on, but my life has changed for the best. My relationship's better. My boyfriend was not the number one supporter when it came to me being a coach, but I worked hard. I've earned a free cruise for us to go on in March. He's seen, and met people whose lives I've changed, which is just so rewarding. And yeah, so I hope that, by listening to my story, it's inspired you, and it's really made you think about why you want to do this. Why do you want to help people? Who are you? What are your goals for the future? There's no specific kind of person you need to be in order to be a coach. You just truly have to want to help people and help yourselves, invite them on the journey, and turn your mess, like mine, we all have one, into your message. And be real. And that's really it. So coaching has changed my life emotionally, physically, mentally, financially. And each day it's just going to keep getting better and better. And I hope you guys are enjoying the sneak peek. And if you have any questions, whether it's about my story or about coaching, please comment below. All right, have a great one.